At Pier 969, Bubbles arrives to meet what she thinks is Black Sonichu. Blakey Boo, she calls. Hey, Bubbly, Sylvana replies. Come on over for our little romp. Cool, says Bubbles, but before she can approach, she receives another telepathic signal from Magi-chan Sonichu. Bubbles, he calls. What now, Magi-chan? She asks. I gave the crystal to Angelica. That is not Black Sonichu, he informs her. It looks like my man to me, she says. Let us be. Your questioning is reasonable, Magi-chan says, but you should test his electric powers and prove his true identity. Yeah, like I'm gonna drop all my trust in him just like that, Bubbles retorts. But before she can go on, she gets a call on her cell phone from Jigglyami. Bubbles, she says over the cell phone. I've just found Blake unconscious in a backstage closet. Bubbles hears the real Black Sonichu groaning. Bubbles! Groan. Listen! The Black Sonichu at the pier is a transforming imposter! Stay away from him! He fell unconscious again, Jigglyami says. I'm gonna rush him to a Pokemon Center. I'll call you back. Blakey Boo? Bubbles thinks. Looking at the imposter on the pier, she wonders, who is this Black Sonichu? Play it cool, she thinks as she approaches him. What kept you? Sylvana asks. Nothing, Blakey, Bubbles answers. Hey, let's start this right. Give me a Thunderbolt attack. It'll turn me on. Sure thing, Sylvana says, thinks to herself. Thunderbolt? Aw, man, I can't even make a spark. But I can't say no. She suspects something. I'll have to fake it with a psychic attack. And so, the heinous hermaphrodite fires a purple and green burst of energy at Bubbles. Psychic needles. She says as she is enveloped in the attack. That felt good, Black Sonichu, she says. Black Sonichu, thinks Sylvana, but that was not a Thunderbolt. Who are you? With a Whirlpool attack, Bubbles surrounds the faux Black Sonichu with a wall of water. Ha! Says Sylvana, clearly unimpressed. Saw through my disguise, did you? Well, I'll tell you that you did better than your Blakey Boo did. Sylvana reverts to her normal form and continues to gloat. And as for who I am, I will say that I was sent by a friend of your mayor, and that this is not totally a girl talk. What did you do to Blake? Demands Bubbles. Oh, sweetheart, taunts Sylvana. I never kiss and do tell. Enraged, Bubbles fires lightning bolts in all directions. Bee! She screams, but the devilish dick girl teleports away before the attack can connect. How can you even think that word when, unlike you, Bubbles, I am not woman? With that, the guileful Gynandramore disappears altogether, leaving Bubbles to drop to her knees in exhaustion. Magi-chan, she thinks. Yes, Magi-chan replies mentally. Please teleport me to Blake, she asks. Soon, she's at the bedside of her beloved Black Sonichu, still recovering from the effects of Sylvana's sleep nectar. Bubbles, he says weakly, you're safe. Blakey Boo, she says, are you okay? What did she do to you? Can I even refer to it as a she? Bubbles wonders. If it was not a woman, then what was it? What a world we live in with such trolls in it. At the Beaches stage that night, ladies and dudes, Quickville Shopping Center, Quick Cola, and station KCWC are proud to present for her pop star debut, Jigglyami. Jigglyami walks out on stage and greets the crowd. Thank you, citizens of Quickville, Virginia. My debut song was inspired by my old Pikachu boyfriend, who suddenly disappeared from our home field. I have missed him a lot and yearn for a safe return. I present to you all, War of Love. War of Love. Lyrics written by Blanco Weiss, August 20th, 2008. I can't hide this feeling anymore. Don't you notice the fever of love? Dark clouds were hanging low. A busy city had lost its colors. Sunshine hiding away. Twilight fading out. And shadows nearing me now. The world is not how it used to be. I don't know if love has changed, but do I still want you? What could I do? What should I do? Baka Dana Watashi. It's the war of love. I can't give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I can't give you up. I hate to see you smile to every girl except for me. I want you so bad, too heavy and too deep. Please focus on me. I will show you how much you love me. I screamed out to you with a megaphone to find it broken. I try to reach up as high as I can, but your eyes are never on me. Now I look up to the sky. I find it has been cleared. But it was not done for me. I can't stop these feelings. They're getting out of hand. Oh, what could I do? What should I do? I swear in this love, I'll never give you up. Daisuki, it's the war of love. From the temporal void, Christian provides an epilogue. After the concert, Blanca found her boyfriend and left for their home state of Kentucky. Jigliami stayed in Quickville to record her albums in accordance with Jive Records through Quickville Studios. Currently in the time void, or rather within my heart and head, a consequential, conflicting decision had to be made. At this time in my life, I had met, and unknowingly to myself, flirted with 3 women on the internet. Could choose only one, but with the help of God and Jesus, 2 paths were taken away. Christian, Christian, Christian. Call 3 voices from the 3 paths laid out before Chris's heart. Also, I'd like to take this moment to remember Sonichu fan Mr. Ryan Cash, who committed suicide when I impulsively said that I would stop the comic series in protest against the trolls of the ED page. Ryan, I'm sorry. Returning to the matter of the 3 girls, Chris informs us, sadly, one died. We see a depiction of the tragic death of Sarah Jackson as she is brutally murdered by Autobot leader Optimus Prime. In memory of Sarah Jackson, a true Sonichu girl and gal pal, died October 2008. As for the second girl, Chris says, one turned out to be an alliance with the Trolls. The word Trolls has a backwards numeral 2 instead of a letter S, which Chris explains. The 2 is backwards to reflect the movie, Troll 2, as well as Troll, available as a 2-sided DVD featuring both movies, depicted as one of the titular creatures from the movie and his magic ring. But the one true, honest, compassionate, understanding, fun, a true Sonichu girl, and a sweet singer from the flip side of the world, Chris says of the third girl. My true sweetheart, who I have promised my first time to, and will remain loyal to forever, Sarah Cassandra McKenzie. I love you, Sarah, from Christian W. Chandler. A drawing of Sarah McKenzie is included, as well as a diagram of Chris's heart, and normally stable. CWC at 100%, and normally stable. Number 8 comic book finished January 1st, 2009. Next book, I Get Out of the Time Void,